Sup nerds, I'm Joshua Tulby, and I am joined today by Spike.
What's up, nerds? I'm Joshua Tulby.
So we're doing voiceover for this video because doing it on my computer wasn't working, so I'm at Spike's apartment doing it, where we record our podcasts and stuff, so yeah. So I'm working on this crown thingy. So this was the skull that I was experimenting on previously, and I decided to make it part of my crown for Amgard.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do it like up high on my forehead, but just aesthetically and logistically, like it was gonna be a pain in the dick, and not just
Right, you're gonna do it above your face.
Yeah.
originally.
So I decided I was just gonna turn it into a mask
I think that's a good call.
and have like the crown attached to it. But I didn't like the idea of having a crown permanently affixed with a mask.
Yeah, that'd probably mess you up.
So I fixed that. That comes in later in the episode. And so yeah. So here all I'm doing is I'm using a clay sculpting tool to push into the Warbler when it's heated. I think that tool is really good and it works phenomenally well, but it's too wide.
Yeah.
I might actually just go buy like a set of like flat blade screwdrivers that are thinner and use those, because I just wasn't able to get some of the details that I wanted.
You can get a set of jewelers. Do you know what those are?
No.
Like jeweling screwdrivers. If you get a set of them, they'll have multiple sizes.
Right.
But...
So yeah, I was just freehanding some designs and stuff onto the Warbler on pencil, and then just pushing it in with the tool.
It looks good, man. I like how it came out. I've seen the final product.
Well, it's not done.
Not the final, but
yeah, it's pretty nifty. I actually want to go and work on it today, because I mean I need to wear it in less than a week.
Yeah.
So I actually need to sit down and get it finished, because I still have to construct the rest of the crown and do all the details and then paint the fucking thing, and so I have a lot of work to do this week on the skull crown thing.
Well, it looks pretty good. I think yeah. I don't know.
It's gonna be
I don't know.
I'm fucking whatever.
That looked good, though. It looked, from what I saw, it looked good. And
Yeah.
this looks good.
It does look good. This turned out a lot better than I anticipated. So I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, so this is working on the forehead piece for the crown. I could have spent time like making actual measurements and stuff like that. Instead, I just like space stuff out with my fingers on my forehead to get the actual like rough dimensions that I wanted, and then I just sketched out what it was and folded a piece of paper and just cut it out.
Sometimes that works better, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like every time I try to measure things, it comes out wrong anyway.
Right, yeah. So in order to do it, I'm not doing like the sandwiching technique. I'm just folding Warbler on itself, adhesing it, adhesing?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm making two pieces of Warbler into one, so it's thicker. It's sturdy enough for like a crown. But yeah, when it comes down to like patterning and stuff, like a lot of people like take a lot of time to like figure out exactly what it wants to look at like in the end. Like I freehand so much when I make stuff.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like if I put too much thought into it, like I'll just all I'll do is think about it, and I won't ever actually just sit down to make the thing.
I think it's because you and I have a good eye for art,
Right?
and a lot of people don't. They just need to measure things, and it works better for them, but it does not work better for me.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I like the end up shapes. So here are magnets, and that's what was my final solution for the mask and the crown. So I have two magnets on the forehead. There's Mosby. I have two magnets on the forehead, and then two magnets inside the mask. Yeah.
It's like a cat.
Just hanging out.
No, you're gonna get more hits because there's a cat.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So like the cool thing is, so like when like I'll have the crown on, and if I want to put on the mask, I just hold the mask up to my face, and those magnets will engage.
Yeah.
And hold the mask up, and then if I want to take it off, I just take it off, and it's pretty nifty. I got to do something to hide the magnets, because they end up just kind of being like discs.
Yeah, can you do little designs on them, or
probably? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, like making like putting a G on one and a D on the other for Gravedigger.
Gay digger. Sorry. Is that too much for your,
no,
your
that's
channel?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would have felt bad if we had
I actually think we both cussed like twice so far.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, well, we just recorded a podcast, so I don't care. Like, I'll bleep it or something.
Do an air horn sound. Do it for me.
Yeah, so I'm just doing detail pieces at this point. I traced out the original template, and then so that way I knew the boundaries, and I put down the magnet and traced out that position, so I can just kind of figure out where, how big I can make the detail pieces. That's pretty much how I do everything when it comes down to patterning and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Silence.
Sorry.
And then I just leave for no reason. I don't even know what I was doing at this point. I just like left for a while.
Just go eat a sandwich.
Yeah, probably. Or like I went out to hang out with Charlie or something. But yeah, like stuff like this like is the perfect reason why you need to keep your Worbla scraps. It's because for like small detail pieces and stuff, they're perfect for it. Oh, so those scissors, when I was cutting out the mask, when I was working on the last video, I actually broke the handle of my scissors.
I know.
Just snapped them in half. And I went and I got those scissors, which are like no stick scissors.
Huh.
So they're good for cutting sticky materials like tape and stuff like that. And I was like, maybe this will work really well on Worbla, because when the easiest time to cut Worbla is when it's hot.
Yeah.
But when it's hot, it's really sticky. And yeah, they work phenomenally well.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like having just multiple pairs of scissors for different projects is always really good.
Yeah, definitely. I need to get more because like I tried to cut. I did the cape video, and I cut the cape using those scissors, and it was a pain.
Yeah, you got to get cloth scissors.
Yeah,
dude.
It was not easy.
And not use cloth scissors for anything else.
Right.
I knew that before I even started crafting anything, because my mom used to just get so mad at me. Like, be cutting up aluminum foil with her cloth scissors. Like, oh, these are ruined now, thank you. These are These are garbage now. They're fucking no good. Or even just cutting tape or paper with cloth scissors just ruins them.
So I think we're kind of starting to come up towards the end. Here you can see I'm wrapping the magnets in Worbla, and I think I'm about to affix them to the inside of the mask. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I hate is like Worbla, when like if you're working on a table and you're heating up the Worbla and if that surface gets too warm, the Worbla will start sticking to it, and it is so annoying. So yeah, there you can kind of see like working on about to affix them on the inside of the mask.
Does it smell funny when it's on your face?
Oh, I guess that's it.
Okay.
All right, bye nerds.
Bye nerds.